Hello, and welcome to this special Raspberry Pi edition of using Blender for video editing. So I've had Raspberry Pi for Model 4B for a few months now, and when I first got it, I was happy to see that from the menu I could run Blender. And so I tried it, but then I was very disappointed because as soon as I tried loading a video, the window disappeared, and I'll show you. So here I go. I'm gonna go add movie into videos, double click on that, and it disappears. So I gave up on that, but then I tried again recently, and I figured out what the fix is, or not a fix, but a workaround anyway. If you run it from a terminal, you type Blender and you add this option --debug, press enter. Then you've started Blender in debug mode, and it will allow you to open up your videos and work with them. So I'm going to do that now. Okay. Same method again, going to the video editing screen layout, pick a video, that same video, and there you go. Now opens, and it's loaded up as usual. Everything's working fine. I can do all the things I normally do. Set render size there. Bring this over to the properties editor so I can max that out. Hit the home button on that. Select the strips and apply some cuts. It is a little bit slower compared to my laptop, but everything, I've tested a bunch of things. The normal kind of editing still works the same. So that's the first thing. So if you want to use Blender for video editing on the Raspberry Pi, you have to start it with the --debug argument. But the second problem comes in when you want to try to export your work, rendering it out. It does not work well when you want to have audio attached to it. So let me give you a quick example of that. I will start by just setting a range here, just a few seconds worth. Okay, and then I will set display to keep UI. I'm just going to drag it down over to here, and I will choose to save right back into that folder. I'll just call this output MP4. Enter twice. Okay, and now I will continue going down again, change this from PNG to FFmpeg like we normally do. Open up encoding, presets H.264 in MP4, and I'll leave it at that for now. Go back up and I'll hit animation so you can see that this is working. But like I said, the problem is when you want to add sound. Watch what happens. When I bring it back down and I change audio codec to say AAC like I normally do, and now go back up to hit animation, I get this error message here, unsupported channel layout, 0 channels. I did a quick bit of Googling, and this is a known issue with this version of Blender, version 2.79. So the workaround then would be to do this in 2 pieces. So you first would render out just the video portion, which we just did earlier. And then the next thing after that is you just, instead of hit animation, you click on the audio button. And what that does is that gets Blender to output the audio track separately. So I will go back into the videos folder now, and I'll say that I want this. I'll call it audio, and it saves it to in an FLAC format. Okay, and that's done. It was really fast. But then when we go into the folder, you'll see now we have 2 files to deal with. And what we've been able to do so far is, using that option, we were able to open the video file inside of Blender, do our edits, render out, but separately. So a single file for the video and then a single file for the audio. To put it together, we're going to make use of this really cool program called FFmpeg. The trouble is it's a command line program, so you have to know all of the bits to type in to make it work. I'm going to show you what you can do now to do that, and don't worry, I'll put this in the show notes so you don't have to try to type it out as you pause my video. But the command would be something along these lines. So you start by saying FFmpeg, and then you say -i, and you put in the name of the first file, and let's just say this is going to be the video part of it, which is output.mp4, and then -i, and now you specify the audio file that we exported out, so which I called audio.flac. And then it gets even trickier. So for the video, we just want to keep the video as is. We don't need to change it. The audio, if we're going to save as MP4, it cannot be this FLAC, this format. So this next thing we're going to say is -c and then :v space copy. So that's telling FFmpeg we're going to just take the video as is. We're not going to try to do anything to it. And then the next part is we say map. Let me expand this out so we can see better. Map 0v0 and map 1a0. What's that saying? What that is saying is from the first input file that I specified, which is this thing, we're going to take the video from that. And then from the second input file, which is audio, we're going to take the audio. Okay, we have all of that. And again, the last thing to do is give it the name of the file you want to create as a result. So we're going to say this is called the muxt mp4, and that is the entire command. I hit enter, and within a few seconds, well, depending on how long your entire video is, it'll finish. And then now we have muxt. This is our combined video and audio file. I can show you that. I can open that. There we go. All right. And then now, this is MP4 program. I'm not familiar with this one. Okay, you know what? I'll do something else just to show you that it's actually in there. FFprobe, and then muxt. Okay, so you can see here it's showing that we have our stream 0, which is the video, and then stream 1, which is, remember it was saved, Blender had saved it as FLAC, but now it's in there as AAC, the same codec that we would have selected inside of Blender if we were able to do that. Okay, so that's it. How you can make use of Blender inside of the Raspberry Pi operating system on your Raspberry Pi. So make no mistakes about it. It is not fast. It is expect a slower experience, but it can be done. And especially if you enable proxies and things like that, then it might be suitable for you. But there you go. That's how you can do it. Okay, so thanks for watching. If you like this video, please do give it a like and subscribe to see more content. And we'll see you next time. Bye now.